Previously on Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice. Apollo, is that you? What? Oh god. I don't want to press the button because it could be anybody. It could be... Apollo, is that you? Well, the fact that they're calling me mine. Let's just... Okay, so now what? Oh my god! Oh, Emma, I'm sorry you had to see me like this with all tears in my fucking face all over the place, man. Okay. I think I'm okay. I'm really glad I kept going, because I'm sure... Oh my god, if I clickbait the video there, I'll piss so many people off. I know I wouldn't. It would be great! It would be so great. I love torturing you guys. It's sure been a while. How you been? Oh, can't complain. I ain't seen you in ages. Emma is not usually in the best of moods. But you know what? This is Spirit of Justice. Oh, here we go. Okay, hang on. The bunny-themed assistant who appeared on stage was Rosie. Mr. Reeton's a man somehow connected to the magic show. He showed up at the theater after the incident took place. I'm figuring he's probably just like owns the studio or something. You know, and so like stuff happens there, it's bad for him because it's bad for business or whatever. And the great Mr. Rios, a victim in this case, a magician who took the stage with Rosie. That's all we really know at this point. Okay. So I never quite know what to do or say around her. Well, we have some business to take care of, so I guess we'd better get going. Hey, wait a minute! What? Was it something I said? Does she always have that forensics, thing around her sleeve? I don't think so. You're darn right it's something you said. What's with you brushing me off like that? We got heaps to catch up on. I got heaps, let me tell you. After all we've been through, you're not still mad at me about something, are you? What could I possibly be mad at you about? I love you! Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Who's this, Apollo? Sit down, Athena, because you're about to be graced with the most beautiful human being you've ever seen in your life. I know you already seen her, because you just did, but a distant cousin or something. No, future wife, actually, but thanks for asking. Emma's a detective I've had the pleasure of working with before. Oh, jeez, Apollo. You're such a dick sometimes. Oh, what it... Okay. They sped it up a bit. Back to where it was before. You know, I think one time when I streamed, I actually played this song on intermission. That's another reason why I actually knew she was in this game. Sorry if I didn't mention that, but I did know that. But still, I didn't think she was going to show up this soon. I thought she'd be in case 3 or 4 or something, you know? Yeah, I finally achieved my lifelong dream. Look, I even have an official forensic investigator armband and everything. Yeah, let me tell you. Oh, that's great, Emma. I bet the exam was really hard, huh? Like certain other things. Oh, it was a cinch. Really? Because I thought you said something about failing it over and over. Well, never mind that. The important thing is I'm not a plain old detective anymore. It's no more boring old investigations for me. She said boring old investigations. Those games weren't that bad, Emma, seriously. But okay. I'm so happy I could hug the whole world. I'm so happy for you! Oh, now I'm gonna start crying again, damn it. Coming from you, that's really something. Criminals beware. Fingerprinting, luminol testing, DNA analysis. Ema Skye is raring to go, so bring it on. Oh man. I guess it's goodbye grumpy clouds, hello fanatical sun. Holy balls. She's very cheerful, isn't she? Is it because of the weather or something? She sure wasn't like this before. She was pretty frustrated back when she was assigned to the Criminal Affairs Department, the CAD. Well, that's because they're cads. And she was always munching on chocolate snack-hoos to relieve her stress. What does she munch on today? Oh man, she looks good there. Snack-hoos and stress are a thing of the past. I said goodbye to both of them. Now I smoke cigarettes. No, please, no. It's not even funny. And may you never have to see either again. By the way, are you two here because of the murder? Murder? What do you mean, the accident? Oh. Then I guess you haven't heard. The case is being treated as a straight-up homicide now. What?! Yeah, that was my what. I said it before I realized he did. Just so you know, I heard that the prosecution is going to argue tomorrow that Trucy outright murdered Mr. Rios. Yeah. Are you kidding? They're treating it as a murder? Emma, please tell me everything you know. Of course, anything to help Trucy. Yes. She remembers Trucy. Oh my god, examine. I know what I'd like to examine, but it's not going to let me here. But we've already examined this area. Is it going to change anything, though? Everything's probably still, like... Yeah, okay, so we don't need to... Well, that's fine. Get her back on the screen, man. Oh, man, I can't even talk about the incident. I want to talk about more important things, like you. Congrats on finally becoming the forensic investigator you always wanted to be. Thanks. I failed that exam so many times, but I finally did it. I can finally use my forensics kit openly whenever I want. You used to have to stealth use a kit you sent away for. Oh, I still use that one too. But now it's more of a hobby kit. It's important to have hobbies too, you know. Oh, she's the most precious thing in this world. I love her! So basically nothing's changed. Are you kidding? I know I keep saying that, but man, you guys don't know, man. I'm committed to this. This is it. Like, this is my life now. You're looking at it. I don't have to worry about getting in trouble. Oh, you know what I just realized, too? This is really going to mess up my Don't Diddle December. Not that I haven't already failed that, but anyway. I don't have to worry about getting in trouble for taking fingerprints for fun now. It's positively life-changing. I can take all the prints I want. I'll take your prints. Are you sure you're allowed to do that? Sure, I'm sure. I've been collecting all the prints I've taken into a personal database. Now hold out your hands, I need to get your prints too. Just promise me you won't use them for evil. She wouldn't have to. I can't even say it. It's like it's too obvious already what I'm thinking. I can't believe she took my prints to Apollo. No, hands off. It's just I'm the only one who is allowed. Never mind. This is amazing. This is amazing. You're amazing, Emma. This is too... I'm going way too far with this. Why is the case being treated as a homicide now, and not involuntary manslaughter? Well, apparently, there's something that proves it was a straight-up homicide. Well, that's vague. Do you know any of the details? No, I'm afraid that's all I was told. Oh. How come? Oh my god! Oh! Look at her! I thought I was finally about to shut up about this, and then they dropped this frickin' sprite on me. Look at this. Look at her. Oh my god. Oh, this is too much. This is too much. This game. This is the greatest game ever made. It really is. Okay, seriously, come on now. Well, because the lead prosecutor is kind of a hard guy to read. Really? But maybe it's just a culture gap thing. Well, it's better than a thigh gap, which I can't tell if you have, but whatever. Anyway, he's not one to really share his thoughts. Wait, what do you mean by culture gap? I mean that he's a foreigner, so his way of going about things is different. Oh, that's an interesting parallel. Like, Phoenix is a foreigner defending clients over there, and then over here we have a foreigner as a prosecutor that does things differently than we're used to, probably. So who exactly am I up against? Yeah, like, I don't know. They haven't mentioned anything about... Well, we've seen a couple people, but I don't really think any of them is the prosecutor yet. Well, let's talk about that. Let's see. Oh! Oh my god. Two of the most beautiful faces in all of video games are on the screen right now together. Okay, anyway. Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth has been reorganizing the prosecutor's office lately. It's a mess over there. As a part of that effort, he's gotten rid of a lot of corrupt prosecutors. Good! Get those assholes out of there. So the prosecutor's office is looking pretty empty these days. And that's how a foreign prosecutor got assigned to this case? That's part of it, yes. We were short on prosecutors, and this guy just happened to be visiting. And what's the purpose of his visit? Well, some insurgents from the Kingdom of Kurine are thought to be hiding out here. I could look at this all day. Oh, just swaying back and forth. It's like she's dancing, and I just want to be dancing with her. As an international prosecutor, he apparently came to investigate the matter personally. So he's from the Kingdom of Kurine. That's right. He's also a Kurinist monk. Man. The monk. So how did he get assigned to this particular case, anyway? It seems he's very devoted to furthering his studies as a prosecutor. Yeah, I'm sure that's all it is. He wanted to learn how crime scenes are investigated here, so he just showed up. So he was just curious, huh? He looked the entire crime scene over quite earnestly, and just as everyone else was ready to call it a case of involuntary manslaughter. This is most certainly a murder, a cruel act of an impure soul. That voice is not going to work, we'll figure something out. That's what he said, just like that. Then he volunteered himself as the prosecutor for this case. With a shortage of prosecutors right now, the prosecutor's office was glad to have him. So Trucy was arrested for murder all because of this guy, huh? I have to say, he's definitely not your typical prosecutor. Uh-oh. Are we gonna get a look here? I think I've seen him before, actually, but... I mentioned that earlier, but I'm probably going to cut that part out because it was not meshing with the dialogue before and after it very well. I do that all the time in these videos, you'd be surprised, actually. He says court is where a victim receives their last rites. Where the truth is revealed, the criminal is judged, and the victim's soul sees salvation. Receiving last rites in court allows the victim to finally rest in peace. Or so he claims. Are they, like, gonna bring Rafa over here and do her thing here, I wonder? She seems like an important character. I can't remember, like, who's on the cover of the game. That's the thing that's, like, messing with me right now. Maybe it's better that I don't go and look, though. You know, let's just keep this, let's let this play out. So to him, a trial is like performing funeral rites for the victim, huh? That's certainly a unique way of looking at it. His name is... Oh my god! Nayuta Sadmati. Sadmati? What? Nayuta Sodomy? No, don't say that. That's right. What, do you know him or something? Are you kidding me? You think I would know a person like that? I guess you could say I've heard of him. Oh! Yeah, well, he is pretty famous. Oh my god, when she sways like that, I just... Oh, man. My heart. Yes, they say he travels the world solving difficult case after difficult case. Where there's a hard case to crack, he's called in to prosecute it. Wow, sounds like he's gonna be tough to beat. I can't believe this. I have to stand in court against him? Oh. He seems like a very kind and gentle person, though. He's very polite and understanding to everyone he talks to. Huh. So he's a pretty agreeable guy, then. Yeah. He's bound to see what kind of person Trucy really is. Yeah, I'm jealous. But don't they hate defense attorneys in Kurine? Would he even listen to what we have to say? I don't see why not. He certainly seems like the type of person who would. I mean, he has to be expecting there to be defense attorneys if he's over here, right? Even so, do you think you could do us a favor, Emma? Could you go put him under your spell, the way you've done to me just now, and tell him to just throw the case? Because that would help me out a lot right now. But, you know. I mean, you don't have to or anything. I'm just saying you totally could. Anyway, could you tell Prosecutor Shamalama Ding Dong about Trucy, about what a good person she is? Of course. Leave it to me. You don't have to do that, though. I'll make him understand there's no way Trucy could have committed murder. Just don't send her off to talk to him. She might fall in love with him. You don't want competition, Apollo. See, that's the thing. That's if there's one thing you have to learn about in this world. Never mind. I hope he listens to reason. Me too. This is looking pretty bad, Apollo. They're calling it a murder, and they've even got proof. What are we gonna do? Look on the bright side, that's what. Bright side? What bright side? Well, the good thing about there being proof is that it has to point to the real killer. If we can find out who that is, we can prove Trucy's innocence. There you go. That makes total sense, actually. Which means our objectives are clear. We have to find two things. Proof of Trucy's innocence, and evidence of the true culprit's identity. You know what, Apollo? You're starting to give me a glimmer of hope. Well, good. I like having you around, too. Emma, would it be alright if we kissed, or investigated the scene? If I said no, you'd just do behind my back anyway, right? Oh, man. Oh, she's got a sense of humor and everything. God bless my soul right now. Guess the jig is up. Alright. But I'd better come along. You can come along. Who knows what sorts of mischief you'd get up to if I'm not there to keep an eye on you. The fact that you're choosing to keep your eyes on me is very flattering. Sounds like Emma trusts you about as far as she can throw you, Apollo. I don't know, she could probably throw me pretty far. At least she's got something to grab by. So, never mind. He has been known to move things around at the scene of a crime, you know. What about you? You used to throw snack-hoos around. There's nothing wrong with that. I always clean him up. How's that even remotely fair? Is there more to talk about here, or are we done? No, I guess we're done. Oh, can I present anything to you? I want you on my screen as long as possible. It's been 2 years since we first met. But you're still just a newbie to me. Hey, that's not fair. I'm not even the newest lawyer in our office anymore. Yup, that's Apollo and me. Just two newbies working our way up. Aw, look at you two. The newbie duo. Must be nice, right, Apollo? What, am I always gonna be that little boy on Tatooine to you? God damn it. That didn't go the way I wanted. What about this? What is this? I don't even know what I just presented to her. Are you asking me to test that? Hey, why are you putting it away? I can't. I just can't let her cover this in chemical reagents. Anyway, let me see. Let me go ahead and head to the dressing room here, I guess. We can also visit the stage. I don't think we could do that before. Well, let's look here first, though. Oh my god, what if we get... No, that's not going to happen, though. I was going to say, what if we get to see Emma wearing that dress? You could hear the way I gasped just now as the thought of it entered my brain. The dressing room looks just the way it did before the incident. All these items look kind of lonely without their owners. Is that a bunny rabbit down there? Is that two bunny rabbits? We have to find Trucy's notebook for her. Let's see, she said it would be in her blue handbag on the table, right? It's not going to be there. Let's just see what else we can check out while we're here. Cool. Alright, blue handbag as in this right here. Here's that handbag Trucy is talking about. I feel a little funny about digging around in a girl's purse. I guess it's okay to open it. After all, she did ask us to. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If she asks you to, it's totally fine. But not you, Apollo. Let me do it. Yeah, let Sakura do it. Let's see, huh? No, not this. What's this? Oh, wow, she has... Oh, Trucy, you are bad! Oh, what was that? What did you find? What did you find? Was it a dildo? That's funny. She said it was a black notebook, right? But there's nothing like that in here. I knew it. Oh, no. Alright, there's other notebooks here, but... It's like a script or something? What's this? A script of the show? It says Bonnie, so it must belong to that bunny assistant we saw in the show. Oh, look at here. Yeah. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. Alright, well, that's weird. Come to think of it, when Mr. Reyes turned into a dragon, it breathed fire, didn't it? Coin tricks and fire tricks were Mr. Reyes' specialties. Maybe they had some big finale planned, where Mr. Reyes and Trucy would face off in a grand magical showdown after his revival. Maybe. That's kind of weird. Oh, well. Yeah, we could look at everything here all of a sudden. Is that a Wonka bar? Look at all this stuff. I bet it belongs to that bunny assistant we saw on the show. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Does she really need all of that? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen so much makeup. When it comes to sheer number of items, your desk back at the office isn't any better. Oh, burn. Those things are the natural accumulation of 2 years of work, and they're all necessary. Really? Instant noodles and crackers? Of course. I need those for when I have to stay at the office all night prepping a case. And the comic books too? Oh, of course I need those too. Manga these days are super realistic and informative. I need them for research. Oh, the look on her face. I see. So you need to research street fighting and the funnies, do you? Bunny rabbits. Have they been fed? Look at the adorable little bunnies. Rabbits, huh? I love these little guys. No, wait, that's chickens. I used to have a pet rabbit. Really? You? Huh. You sure don't look the type. What do you mean? What's wrong with me having a pet rabbit? Well, what did you call him? Aren't people who have rabbits as pets usually the quiet, sensitive type? Well, pardon me for being so loud and insensitive. Good lord. This giant black suitcase here. Wow, there's like a lot to look at here now. I say we take a look through Mr. Reyes' things too. Is that a notebook sticking out from behind this briefcase? You're right, it's practically screaming, "Over here, look at me!" Do you think it could be? Oh wow, Athena! Our hunch was right, it's Trucy's notebook. What's it doing mixed in with Mr. Reyes' stuff? Good question. Why? That's weird. It's locked. I guess that means we can't read it. I wonder what kinds of secrets are in there to make her want to lock it. A girl her age needs her privacy. Besides, everybody has a secret or two they don't want others to know about. If there's anything in there about kisses or crushes, I think Mr. Wright would cry. Oh, man. Well, oh, man. It's the poster, again. Trucy put some posters up, I see. Oh, here's one of Troop Grammary. Yet again. What is up with his hand? Is he like holding marbles in between each of his fingers? Troop Grammary Magical Menagerie, huh? Menagerie? Looks like a bunch of folks dressed in outfits a bit too gaudy for their age, if you ask me. Does look a little weird. Frickin' Valent over there. Look at his crazy ass. But isn't it pretty much how all the best magicians dress? Was Troop Grammary really such a big deal back in the day? I guess so. Everybody in the country knew them back then. They had great tricks. Like making a building disappear, or escaping a safe dropped from a helicopter. Wow, I was in Europe at the time, so I had no idea. But even if you knew about them, then they must have been really, really famous. I used to see them a lot on TV. I think it was back when I was in junior high. The one in black was the original leader of Troop Grammary, Trucy's grandfather. His name was Magnifi Grammary. The one in pink with the mustache, that's Zach. Trucy's late biological father. Oh, and look, there's Mr. Reyes. So this poster is from back when he was a member of Troop Grammary, huh? Yep. Trucy said he left the troop after he was injured during a show or something? 13-year-old poster, man. Oh. I'm trying to think of what she was saying. What Thalissa said in Apollo Justice about him leaving. She just said that he was like an ex-husband. I don't think she said anything about him being injured. Besides, the math kind of doesn't add up, like 13 years. That was only 1 year before. Well, shoot. I'm not going to think about this too much right now. Well, we've examined just about everything, I think. Looking through other people's stuff was so thrilling, like I'm doing something naughty. I know what you mean. Just don't go poking around in my things at the office. Why? What do you have to hide? I don't think I like how her eyes lit up all of a sudden. Anyway, we better get this notebook to Trucy. That we should. Was there nothing else? I just went across the bottom of the room. I mean, unless there was sunflowers here. Huh? Aren't these Ninetales flowers? You know, those flowers that only grow in Ninetales Vale? Whoa! Oh, damn. Throwback to Dual Destinies over here. There's a card here and a letter to go with it. The card says, "Good luck, Trucy," from Damien and Jinxie Tenma. Aww. How cool. Mayor Tenma and Jinxie, huh? What does the letter say? Let's see. Oh! There's a message for you in here, too. It says, "Caw-caw! Please tell Mr. Demon Lawyer I said thank you for everything. Caw-caw!" Thanks to him, I overcome my fears, and now I'm not afraid of yokai anymore. And guess what? I didn't become friends with yokai like Itan Momen and Konaki Gigi. No matter what happens, I guess she'll never grow out of her demon obsession. Ah, that's cool. Whoa, is this one from the Gaviners? I see the Gaviners logo here. Oh, these are from Prosecutor Gavin. Freaking Gavin, oh man. Roses, huh? How like him, pretentious. No, well, he's got the money to spare, why not? They might be pretentious, but you know what? He makes it work. Apollo, I've noticed this for a while now, but you get awfully prickly when it comes to Prosecutor Gavin. You think so? You like him, don't you? I mean, don't hate him just because he's beautiful. But that's not it at all! I'm sorry, man, he's just... Oh my god. Okay, we have more flowers. Man, I'm glad I looked at these now. Hey, these flowers, they're from Lemire... Oh god, I'm gonna have to start saying that name again. I always just said Lemire before because I was lazy, and I'm so used to that, I kinda might just keep doing it, or I don't know. I like the way Lucas said it, though. She said, like, Lemiwa. Where have I heard that name before? She's a famous singer. They call her the Siren of the Ballad, and she's pretty popular. Why would a famous singer be sending Trucy flowers? Well, we met her through a case I headed up once. Wow, your circle of acquaintances is bigger than I thought. Lemiwa. I don't know why, but her songs really touch me for some reason. Well, you know, you drank from her breast milk, so never mind. Actually, you probably never got to do that. But no sense in trying to catch up now. Look at all these costumes. I bet they're all Trucy's. Oh, could you tell by the scent? Are you like some kind of bloodhound or something? No! Oh, God. Oh, dear me. There's so much to look at here. Oh, one more thing and then we'll go. It's a dove. Trucy must use it in one of her tricks. Yeah. Hmm? There's another birdcage next to it. I wonder what's in that one. Uh-oh. Cuckoo Kachu, are you serious? Is it a walrus? Well, they're not gonna say. Just leave it to the imagination, huh? That's good. Well, let's take that book over to her before we... Hey, can I present anything to Athena here? Here. My badge is shinier than yours! Of course, yours is newer than mine, dumbass. A great weathered finish like this only comes with age and experience. What? I can get a finish just as good as that on my badge too, you know. Getting it dirty on purpose doesn't count, Athena. Pardon. What makes you think I'd ever do anything like that? Oh man, it's too good. Now presented the book to her here. A mysterious locked notebook. I wonder if there's anything about me in there. Like that one time I ate her pudding. wonder if she was mad at me for doing that. Don't worry, if there's one thing I know about Rosie, it's that she's more mature than some people I know. Wow, okay. I think that's about enough of that. No, I don't think I need to do that. Let's just move here. I hope I'm not, like, missing anything with those, though. These people might have been telling me to, like, read those. I guess we can look at the stage. I don't know what there would really be to see up there, but... well, there's something here. Alright, let's get down to investigating, shall we? Just make sure you don't move anything or I'll get in big trouble. Oh, Emma, I've missed you so much. That's the longest 10 minutes ever. Fine, I promise. I'll only move the things I have to. Well, I have my own investigation to conduct, but let me know if you need anything. I need you. It's been a while since we've done any investigating. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's dive right in. You do remember how to do this, right? If you don't, I can give you a quick rundown. Should I have a thing to give me a rundown? Actually, I was hoping for a rundown from somebody else, but no, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I got it all locked away in the vault up here. Good. And I'm sure it'll all come back to me, too, as we go along. So you didn't even know. Oh, man. Okay, well... examine. There's only one thing I want to examine right now, and that's right there. Oh, I'm sorry. This is too much. Emma, can I ask you a question? What are your measurements? Shh, this is the best part. She won't even look this way. Oh, what great prints. Another set for my collection. She certainly seems to enjoy her work, doesn't she? Oh my god, she's so happy. I'm so happy for her. Oh, bless her little heart. She's worked so hard, too. And she deserves to be happy. Now, let me go ahead and examine this dragon here and see. Imagine dragons. This is what they call a set piece. It's a piece of the onstage scenery. It suddenly fell down after the body was revealed, if I remember correctly. Just as the brave heroine screams, the spell on the dragon breaks. Losing its wings, the dragon falls to the ground. That moment marked the collapse of Rosie's magical kingdom. Magic, huh? Yeah, sure. The timing was so perfect, I'd be genuinely surprised if it was magic. Yeah, well, they keep bringing it up, so they must be part of... like, we're gonna have to use it for something. I can't imagine what, though, but... I guess we'll see. Oh, I've seen something like this before. It's like that game where you stick swords into a barrel until a little man inside pops up. Well, that doesn't sound like a game I've ever heard of. Really? It's pretty famous in Europe. Did you have anything to play with as a kid? Oh, you know us simple Americans. We're happy with just a hoop and a stick. Well, maybe in the 70s, I don't know. 60s. Oh hey, this is a curtain. I wonder what's behind it. A man! Backstage area. There's magic equipment and stuff like that back there. I'll open it a crack and check it out later. So will I, Apollo. So will I. You weren't thinking of opening that curtain, were you? Well, it depends on what curtain you're talking about. Who, me? Why would I ever do a thing like that? Rats. Guess I'll have to ask her to open it for me later. Wait, wow, okay. And I'm sure she'd be happy to. Wow. Alright, well, there's a coffin. Was that the coffin, or? We have one of these in the office, too, don't we? Yeah, that poor magic prop we use as a shelving unit. I kind of like to see Rosie perform this trick sometime. Well, we both know you'd be the one in the box if she ever did. Yup. I feel bad for the prop, but it can stay shelving unit in that case. Oh, why is this so good, man? Yeah, let's check out the camera. That video camera is pointed right at the stage. I wonder what it recorded. I want to take a peek, but Emma would. Well, it depends on what you want to take a peek at, right? Wow, this residue data is so fascinating. She's so fixated on that bloodstain data, her eyes are getting bloodshot. Please tell me she's not actually on Tinder. Quick, Apollo, while Emma's off in forensics fantasy land. Let's see what's recorded on the camera. Okay. She's gonna, like, interrupt us. Oh, we get to see the video again. I wouldn't mind seeing this again. So she charms Mr. Hat. And then... the camera stays on her for kind of a long time there, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks like he's about to stab the coffin, but then the explosion happens. That's when she comes up from under the floor. She seems surprised that Trucy's there. Oh, God. Where did the sword go? Like, there would have been blood on it, right? Oh, there's a lot of questions here. Oh, God. Oh, my God. And then the dragon came falling down, yeah. It's the same video we saw on TV where you can't see the body at all. Apollo, did you notice a strange shadow in that footage? Well, now that you bring it up... Huh. Now you make me want to watch it again. Because there were points where it seemed like the colors were a little weird, but... I don't think it was my imagination, but I'm pretty sure I saw something. A strange shadow, huh? I wonder what it was. Can I watch it again? I think they want me to watch it again. I want to watch it again. I'll just cut this out, because I don't want you guys to have to watch this a million times with me. Oh. You just leave this one to me. Athena Sykes, Human Whisperer. Oh, Emma. Could you teach me how to find fingerprints? Oh, she's gonna be like, hell yeah. Could I ever? I like your moxie, girl. Here now, watch carefully. What you do is... First you unbutton my vest. Nice work, Athena. Now's my chance. Yeah, something like flies up. Behind her. This weird sound that it's making with the video is really making it creepier than it needs to be. Like, it's already creepy enough. Holy crap. So she removes the top. Then it falls apart, and then... Oops. Oh no. Something ain't right here. And then... Oh, you know what? I thought I saw another one just before the dragon fell. I really want to check out that shadow. Sure wish I could take this video with me, but I guess I better not. Well, they'll probably let us look at it in court more closely. If I had to take a guess. So, any ideas? It must be so hard for Trucy, yet you saw how bravely she held back her tears. Maybe you should practice a little of that bravely holding back your tears thing, too. And by maybe, I mean your nose is running again. Enough with the snot shaming! Wow. Haven't you ever heard the song, Into Each Life Some Boogers Must Fall? Athena, you are exceptional, you know that? Take your word for it. Well, as said before, we can always go to notes to see what needs to go. Oh yeah, return the notebook to Trucy, of course! Ooh, okay, it doesn't look like I can talk to her right now anyway, though, so... We need to finish our investigation first. Okay. Okay, go back to the theater, then. Oh, wait, hang on a second. I didn't change the camera angle here. Holy crap, yeah, now we're talking. Wow, this dragon is a lot more handmade than I expected. Yeah, well, I can't tell you how many hours I put into that freaking thing. What? You made it? Trucy had me help put it together, you know, as her assistant. Oh, okay. Alright. I just rented it from the Hobby Lobby or something. She has you wrapped around her little finger, doesn't she? Aw. Well, that's kind of sweet. Trucy's smile has some kind of magical power that makes it impossible to say no. Oh. That's really sweet. We have... What was it? It was pointing at something here. So this is the coffin the dead body appeared from. Now it's a T-shaped cross on the ground. It's a helipad now. I actually haven't examined that yet. Would you two mind giving me a hand? Job. No sweat. Trucy said the coffin was supposed to be empty when she stabbed it. So how'd the victim even get in there? I bet there's a secret door or something. I mean, he almost had to come in from below, right? Yeah. I mean, I guess he could have come out the back maybe a little bit, but, Oh. Did I turn it upside down or something? Yeah. Well, let's start here, I suppose. A white outline, huh? So this is where the body was. Ladies and gentlemen, a body. What exactly did it look like just after the incident occurred, I wonder? Oh, I have a photo of the crime scene. Here you go. Thank you, Emma. Oh, God, fuck me. God. I'm just kidding. Okay. Oh, wow, it looks like he was stabbed in the back. Wait, what? She stabbed him from the side, though. Oh, of course, who's to say which way he was turned while he was in there? Yes, that's definitely what killed him. What's this thing around his waist? It's a stunt harness. The stunt wire can be attached to it so the person can float and fly through the air. Come to think of it, he did fly in Act 1, didn't he? That he did. As a dragon. As a dragonite. So it looks like we can look at something here, too. Wait a minute. It looks like the bottom of the coffin opens, too. Yeah. Well, Trucy already told us about this, though. Look at that. Seems to lead to someplace under the stage. That's right, it goes to the understage passage. It's pitch black down there. Hold on, I think I see something glowing faintly. It's hard to make anything out from up here. Well, if you want to talk about making out, if you try to go down there, the magicians will get mad at you. Apparently there are things down there that will give away the secrets behind their tricks. Oh, God, you look so cute when you do that! How did they do this? How did they make this lovable of a character even more lovable? Like, look at her! Oh, she's the most precious creature that's ever existed in any form and anywhere. Well, that sucks. It's all right there, and we can't even check it out. We're definitely going to have to examine that understage passage at some point, though. Apollo, look, there's a secret door in the back panel of the coffin. Do you think Mr. Rios could have entered the coffin through there? If he could have done it without Trucy noticing, then maybe... It's like two magicians trying to out-magic one another right under each other's noses. Oh man, she might be more true than she realizes there. I kinda hope not, but... Is that a trash can? So he didn't just try to throw himself away. You know, like me that time. So I think we've pretty much seen everything there is to see here. There's a sword in the trash can over here. There's a sword here. Oh, it is covered in blood. Oh. Trucy said she was sure she switched it out with a rubber sword. Unfortunately, this one certainly doesn't look like it's made of rubber. Hey, Emma. Were there any fingerprints on the sword? a look here and see. Oh, I just got a Tinder match. No! Takes the phone, throws it away. Ah! Let's see, according to my data, no prints were found. But that could be because the culprit wiped them off. Come to think of it, Trucy was wearing gloves during the show, so she certainly wouldn't have left any prints either. She just teleported back behind the dragon. That's funny. Something isn't right. It just doesn't make any sense. What's the matter, Apollo? You're making that weird thinking face again. How did what should have been a rubber sword get switched with a metal one? Plus the timing of that dragon set piece falling down. Wasn't that just a little too convenient? Something just isn't sitting right. Ground control to Major Apollo. I thought he was saying that to himself. Can you hear me, Major Apollo? Athena, I think I've got it. I think somebody switched Trucy's rubber sword for the metal one. To pin the murder on her. Yeah, because she thought she switched the sword, so maybe if somebody switched them before, that she actually had the rubber one at first and switched over to the metal one, thinking she was switching to the rubber one. I know that's kind of confusing, but... Oh. Right before the trick, after the set piece fell. Wait, can I look at the dialogue there for a second? Yeah. Someone switched the swords, but when could they have done that? When everyone was too busy to notice. When everyone was too busy to notice. So in other words, after the set piece fell. That's what you're saying? After the set piece fell, everybody in the audience was kicked out of the theater. In the ensuing chaos, somebody could have carried out a cover-up operation. Any one of the stagehands or show personnel could have done it before the police arrived. So what you're saying is... somebody's actively trying to frame Trucy for the crime? Yes, some disgusting individual is trying to get away with murder. So it's someone related to the show. There's definitely a very high chance of that. Now if we could just figure out who it is. Well, I'll tell you what, when we do find out, there's going to be words. And it ain't going to be pretty. Let's see, what else do we need to do on this stage? Or who else do we need to do? Emma, did you find any fingerprints on the coffin? Actually, I haven't checked yet. I was going to do that at the end. Do the coffin at the end. I get it. Oh, we aren't exactly talking about dessert here. Oh, but we are. Would you like to partake in my delicious dessert? I won't mind sharing. Every single line is a trigger. Oh, yes, please. There's always room for dessert, right? Alright. I guess I'll join you two. I mean, okay. So could you show us how you check for prints, Emma? I don't check for prints. I just listen to him. Sure, let's start with the basics. As you know, fingerprints are an excellent way of identifying someone. That's because no two people have the same set of fingerprints. Not even twins. So if we find any prints on the coffin, they might lead us to the killer. If the culprit was dumb enough to leave prints behind, sure. Let's go ahead and dust for prints now. Let's do that next time. I need to turn this off or I'm gonna blow my stack. I'm sorry. See you guys next time. Bye. With how abrupt that ending was, you would think I was actually about to go do that.